Hello, it is March 24th, 2026. Collect Oracle reading timeline update for today. Selected 5 decks. First deck, I use the Buzzfeed Oracle cards. 3 cards. Waterfall, CDs and DVDs, Snowstorm. Then use the Mystical Journey Oracle. Got a 32 Break Free, 3 New Dawn, then 3 from the Wild Unknown Alchemy. Got a Silver, Gold, Wise, Salt, then from the Shaman's Way Oracle, 2 cards. We got Play, the In-Between, 1 and 1 from the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. Got Rhodochrosite. I'm not sure how to say that. Yeah, those are the cards for today. I'm gonna blab just a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna put timestamps, so if you want to go straight to the reading, you can go to the time for that. Yeah, I'm a little tired. I want to take a nap, but I kind of have to go somewhere in a little bit. I'm like, I have some time. Let's. I do have the shuffle video. Did a little bit of reading. Want to say that yeah, I had in my last reading, I said that something was telling me not to pull cards for like a week, and then like a on a Monday, I'm like, okay. Was it a Monday? I don't know. Same thing happened. Like something saying like don't pull cards out of the 24th. Like why? I don't know. But I was looking at the calendar. Like the 23 looked like the height of something to me, because the days before it looked like there was like a slope going up, and then the 23rd was like the height, and then the 24th like a steep decline or something. Not sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like, yeah, the 23rd felt like the height of something. And I think it might have had something to do with the energy coming down. When I put up this gold card. So, yeah, I guess this is the start of the reading. I don't know. So, yeah. So, geez, I'm feeling kind of tired. I'm already not really good at giving out readings, and I'm like, just kind of, I felt like my mind just fractured. Like, you gotta talk about this and that and that and that. Yeah, there's someone I'm following on YouTube. She said something happened to her. I feel like it's something, yeah, like kind of like good work, you know, and I don't know why. Maybe that's a side thing, not to so much be put in a reading. But yeah, I did. Yeah, it's 23rd, and then oh, and then I've been going on about the 3-year cycle, because I think it was 2023 where I felt like it has something to do with the Airman soul, like and like, or you can see it as a Yggdrasil, the gold, like the tree, the gold in the tree, like coming down to earth. So maybe something like that. I've been saying, something about 3, Trinity, 3, or you can see it in a number of ways, like the masculine and feminine energy, and then, or some kind of polarity, and then like maybe a third energy, like the actual electricity or something, or and then it made me think kind of something more with these runes. So I mean, maybe something like that's happened, but I feel like we're still not. I mean, it is spring now, but I feel like the official beginning, like, so maybe there was like a beginning in that sense, like the gold energy or whatever coming down. But I feel like I'm like, I'm like, I hope I'm not gonna do more oracle readings this past, like, the first week of April. And I'm like, I still don't know. Did I miss the third thing somewhere? Did I miss the official beginning somewhere? Because I still feel like, and I've been telling you, I have all these cards from this phase 2. This is a very long phase. So I'm like, kind of like, was that it? So I don't think so. I don't feel like it. Even though I feel like there's a third. I pulled this rune out on the, even though something was telling me no reading until the 24th, but it was okay. I still pulled a rune out on the 22nd and got this one, which I've been saying is Othala, Pegasus, but it's not. I was seeing this as a door. You could see this. I don't want to go on and on about this, but I thought it was Othala, but it's actually Ingwaz. This one's Othala. And I didn't even notice that until I put this back in, and I was like looking for this, and I think this like popped out first. And I'm like, wait a second. Yeah. So this one is Ingwaz, and this one's Othala. And then the Dagaz rune, which are the last 3 runes. So this is something, you can think about it with the hourglass. Like if you, like with the Thala, if you put the 2, I don't know what to call it, like the legs on this side, it makes the Ingwaz. Anyways, okay, point out some, I didn't notice until I pulled out all the cards and I was like looking at the numbers, because I do like to look at numbers. So yeah, let me just, I'll say all the numbers I see. 32, 3, 45, 25, 26, 28, 27, 13. Right over here. Oh, look, 25, 26. We're missing the 27, but we have a 27 card here, and then a 28. We're missing the 27. It said it was Antimony. We're missing that card. Yeah, it is strange that I don't think I pulled out 2 like elements, metals, or like, like really silver and gold, really, and then salt. Maybe I should like kind of go into like what I see more and more. Like, okay, so and getting more into the reading. Yeah, with these 3 cards, I feel like it's more on like the mind stuff. I want to say like here and there. I've been getting like, I call them onion peels, kind of like a different, like you might hear like a phrase or something said over and over and over, but then you like, I'm not saying I heard something, but like they like, or the sauce, like you see it differently. And I feel like I've been getting a few of those, but then it kind of just like, then I forget it. It's almost like I need to just jot it down real fast. So I feel like there's something going on with the shifting of perspectives or something with that. Kind of like the balance, seeing, kind of like if you want, there was one was something like if you want to see more positive, like you got to look at the, like if the negatives and fear, like some kind of different perspective on like that kind of balancing to bring more positive stuff. And then also I was getting that was something with creativity in the now, the present moment, which I feel like this is kind of getting to, is this breaking free is talking about the mind stuff. And then I feel like this stone, this pink color, is more in that creative now kind of place, right? And there's something about reflection, because when I was looking at this salt card, and plus we have silver, so you can kind of see as a reflection. I was thinking about those like, I don't remember what they're called, like the salt wetlands or whatever, when it in the desert, or the ground looks like the sky, like some sort of reflection. So I'm feeling like there's something like, I think I had that kind of sense, like in October or September, like somewhere in the New Earth Part 2, like something coming down and like there's like a reflection with that. So like something like that coming back around again. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like the reflection. Like you might not still see these color, like the whole spectrum. I was talking about the septagram. I think it's called a septagram, the 7-pointed star, the fairy star. Like something, yeah. Makes me want to go out to one of those. Was it like Argentina that has that, or I forget what it's called, the salt lands or whatever. Um, yeah, and then the gold energy. Yeah, the 3-year cycle, like maybe something like that started again. Because, yeah, 3 years ago, I felt like it was like, coming into the trees, Mother Earth, and like trying to work its way into people and like politics and stuff. I don't really care about politics, like, so maybe like another renewal like that. But like I said, I don't feel like we've officially, like, I feel like there's something still coming, like a new beginning. We do have New Dawn, so. And yeah, with the mental program, I still feel like it's still being worked on, but like it's positive. Yeah, so like work with this energy. This one says it's a interactive. There's 3, or no, why did I see that? I think there's 7 types of interactive vibration cards. Something about, yeah, let me read. It says the interaction vibration cards encompass a wide range of vibrations that help to bridge the physical and subtle energy bodies and integrate them with the environment and the multi-dimensions that surround us to bring about well-being on all levels. Energetic healing tools for transformation and well-being. Take hold of your energy and purify and rebuild. Transform your energetic frequency, but they also give you oracular insights into the probable cause of your disease. As they have a near perfect vibration, they are able to entrain your energy, that is, bring any state of disorder back into order. These cards assist you to recognize and transmute underlying disease that may be affecting your well-being, offering multi-dimensional healing solutions. Yeah, so I thought it was yeah, so something, the mind stuff and being in the now, using this and the salt, like the reflection, the thing that happened yesterday, like, that I think, what was I thinking? I didn't even go into the waterfall. Yeah, I was thinking, I was just looking at the pictures, because what it says in the book isn't like, yeah, I was thinking, I said in my previous reading, there was like fire, water, and the last reading was more like fire, maybe the fire being out, but there wasn't so much about water. I feel like something like this, like the water broke, or, like a pregnant one, like that. This one I saw is, yeah, like the sun and some sort of field and energy. I also see it as a blue pearl, orb I keep on mentioning here and there. Snowstorm, yeah, like different energies coming down, transmute and this and that, and play, yeah, which goes into this too, I think. Having fun. Yeah, this is a lot about yeah, it's coming around and around. I think this is like kind of ending that. Like I told you, that realization, that onion peel, like, but like I can't hold on to that. Yeah, I had something like that, like, in January about the whole abundance. Like I understood it differently, and then I kind of just forgot. Like something like that. Like this is like something with the negative thoughts, and this is talking about disease. How you manifest things, like the victim mentality, like creating your reality, like all that stuff is like something is coming more and more in awareness, I feel like. And play, creativity and stuff. This one is kind of weird because I've been going on about the hourglass in between. When I first saw this, it kind of looked like, you know, like, oh, the sand, it's time to flip it. Because I've been talking about, like, the hourglass is going to be flipped. I see this in two ways. Like, I didn't say in the video, I was thinking it, and then I forgot it, and then I heard someone mentioning about the 0 point. So in between, I was looking at it, like, looking at the hourglass, like, from the top, like, center, kind of like that third energy or whatever. But then, I don't know, maybe I still need to experience that. I mean, in a sense, I guess you're feeling that creative, yeah, it's just like in and out, kind of like a dreamy, like I've been kind of getting that. But right now, like, I don't know, I feel like I need to take a nap. Maybe, yeah, like my energy, something with the dreams and all that was like at a really high point yesterday, and I just, like, I feel exhausted now. Yeah, I was listening to music, you know, and kind of like past 2-3 days, kind of feeling good with that stuff. Yeah, so I saw like maybe something with that 0 point, like, you know, all is one, and kind of like the timelessness possibly. And then also as like a transition in the physical, like, I mean, you could just take this in a lot of different ways. Like, you're still like in that negative, like coming into this spot, like that kind of in between space. Or, well, I've been saying like I moved, but I still haven't unpacked everything. So like physically like that, or you can see it in relationships, like maybe you're still holding on to something and you're, you know, afraid to let go. You know, there's a number of ways to see this, but I thought with, you know, like the whole hourglass thing, that's kind of cool. Yeah, 25, 26, so strange. Like, it'd be like 27 and 28. 27 was, what is, I don't really, 20, I'm like, there's a reason why I skipped 27. It's this card, but then we have 27 here. Wildness, fierceness, hunger. So if we got the Antimony card, 27, it's talking about, the message here is clear: channel the gray wolf's energy toward creativity. Challenge it to come out from the shadows and express itself. Embark on the creative project or adventure that's calling you, rather than focusing on why you can't. I guess it kind of fits, but I think maybe it's like, yeah, the play card's better, so these are important, and then we got the play. I guess I'm going to go into the books now. So, yeah, 27 play. It says keywords: fun, joy, play, letting go. When you're feeling everything, it can be overwhelming. The energy that it takes to process and transmute all the energy you are bombarded with can be exhausting. You can also feel uber responsible once you embark on a light worker path. Take the time to play. Be silly. Be irreverent. Laugh. Use your... I don't know why when I saw that I was like, irrelevant. I'm like, no, this is not. Laugh. Use your body to dance and play and move. By shaking off our responsibilities and stepping out of the serious you can connect with the childlike you. Childlike you is much closer to spirit and the joy inherent in the universe. I'll go to 23 or card 13. So I'm going to the keywords: curiosity, changes, waiting, alignment. And I forgot to use that word, alignment. At some place on your journey, you will experience an in-between space. This is the straddling of the human/earth realm, and spiritual. Yeah, this is, It can be an odd experience the first time you find yourself here. You'll see your life and experiences from a place devoid of most emotion, except perhaps curiosity. How and when this manifests is usually as a waiting period between big changes. You can feel like nothing is happening. There's a knowing that you are waiting for something, but you don't know what. Your instinct may be to do something to move things along, but you don't know what. The universe is always working to get things aligned so that changes take place at the vibrational level it needs. If right now you want to do something, anything to change the situation, know that your guides and higher power are working on your behalf. Your job is to hold steady, stay out of your head over this, stay out of fear, and try not to do something just to do it. Let yourself experience the stillness and notice what you notice. Things will start to align to show you your next move soon enough. Yeah, stillness again. Going to that 0 point, I guess. More yeah, personally I feel like that, kind of like he moved in a new place. It's like there's some things I like in my life that are kind of missing, and I like, part of me is like I should like go out there, and part of me is like I don't feel ready yet. And there's probably a lot of mind thoughts and fear and this and that and just everything will be okay. How long has it been? Because I said I have to be somewhere soon, so I think I don't see the time. So it's been 21 minutes. Yeah, I'm just gonna show these real fast because I don't think what it says in the book is really, but I'll go just, yeah. So I'm taking, like, there's a flood of something. Waterfall, abundant, generous, lavish. It might something with that gold energy, maybe. I'm not sure what I'm getting with water, honestly. Maybe something tying, because I said with the reflection, like there needs to be some water for that reflection. Oh yeah, see, did I say, yeah, I think I was trying to get there, like the reflection, because I was talking about the, something like that, right? See, something with this color and salt is a reflection, something like that. I'm not really explaining well, but I mean, kind of. Yeah, and then if CDs, if you look at it, like it has that, that rainbow reflection thing going on, like something with illumination, like the possibilities. I feel like, yeah, like loosening, like something with density, like loosening, like when I go into those spaces where I feel like I'm peeling onions and seeing things differently, like something like that kind of collective working. Because I a lot of times when those thoughts are going, like, I don't know, they're not like my mind thought, I feel like that's telling me, like, yeah, this is working into the field, like, like people are waking up, reawakening or whatever, it's going in the field, and we're like shifting more and more. Just to be in order here, CDs, yeah, it says cumbersome, bulky burden, like, yeah, but I'm taking that as opposite, more of that lighty, and it feels a little bit like loosening, yeah, maybe with the mental thoughts and negativity, like that loosening. And then for the snowstorm, I feel like, did we get snow? Because I feel like this is a little bit about snow coming around. I forgot to mention, because I feel like I mentioned snow, there was a video I recently watched, so that all snow starts, like, snowflakes start with a particle in the sky, like there's something in the air, like pollen or something, that the snowflakes start, you know, the building of the snowflake starts on. There's a centerpiece, and I think depending on what it is, it has its own structure. I don't know. I'm not good in science. I can like follow along, but especially when it comes to me talking about it, yeah, don't listen to me. Snowstorm, unstable, erratic, fickle. All right, so yeah. So I didn't go into that one, did I? 45. Okay, I'm just gonna try to be quick here. The Heart Reviver. This stone teaches the heart to assimilate painful feelings without shutting down, dissolving denial and identifying ongoing detrimental patterns. It offers compassionate love and forgiveness. You face the truth with loving awareness. Yeah, I'm not crazy because it does say dis-ease, and this one said it too, right? Because I was thinking, like, did it? Or was it just that part that I read for the card type that said that? I feel like there were... Okay, maybe not. Maybe it... Okay, sorry. But it did say vibration, blah, blah, blah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was... Let's see, it does say... It's from Judy Hall. Okay, so going back, sorry, let's start over. So it's, the Heart Reviver teaches the heart to assimilate painful feelings without shutting down, dissolving denial, and identifying ongoing detrimental patterns. It offers compassionate love and forgiveness. You face the truth with loving awareness. Deep down, you feel alienated, unloved, or unappreciated. A history of sexual or emotional abuse creates dis-ease, or you may have misused or feared your sexual power in the past. You may be repressing something you do not want to face. Irrational fears and paranoia and unacceptable emotions need to be acknowledged and transformed. Time for a change of viewpoint. Begin to seek the gifts in your experiences rather than seeing the negative effects. Check out whether what you were taught in childhood is still relevant to the person you are today. Releasing resentment from your heart creates well-being. Frequency high. Chakra, heart, solar plexus, base, and sacral. Timing, summer, soul path, radiating unconditional love, and selfless compassion. I'll go to the Breaking Free because I said these cards connect. And I guess Breaking Free, the power of the mind is an incredible thing. Many scientific studies have explored the placebo effect, whereby ill people are given an innocuous sugar pill and told it's effective medicine. Yeah, so this is talking about dis-ease. The Breaking Free card asks you to believe in optimistic outcomes. Release yourself from negative thoughts. Yeah. I'm trying to... When you draw this card, it means you have been living in your head too much, overthinking and catastrophizing. A universal truth is that your beliefs create your reality. Once you understand this, you need to make a concerted effort to free yourself from harmful thought patterns. Some more of that stuff. Your mind can be trained just like muscles, so if you find yourself taking a deep dive into the worst case scenario, stop and focus instead on what you want to happen, the best possible outcome, and notice how things lift your mood. So I feel like if you already know a lot of that stuff, like it's going to... I'm just talking about the onion peel, like I mean, maybe it'll come in more as a feeling, like there'll be like a deeper understanding of it, if that makes sense. Okay, let's go to New Dawn. I should hurry up. How long has it been? 29 minutes. Okay, let's hurry up. The New Dawn card heralds a time of great change. Perhaps you feel stuck in a situation you can't break free from. Ask yourself if you are still happy about where you are in life, or is it time to reassess and move on? Sometimes you may settle in a comfortable situation and not want to leave. Even though it is not ideal, you feel safe with what you know because it's familiar to you. Yeah, negative childhood patterns. The New Dawn card encourages you to take a risk, as the next chapter of life could be even better. By practicing mindfulness, you can slow down and ask yourself what you really want from life, and then work on what is holding you back. Life is about making choices, but sometimes the choices you make are just quick reactions that are not very well thought through. You then believe you are stuck with them. Which goes back to this. Doesn't this say like something like, if you're not sure, like, be still and don't try to do something just to do something or something? Yeah, these cards go number 3 and 1 and 3. Make one small comfortable change in your life that you have been thinking about for a while but haven't yet felt daring enough to implement. Now's the time. Be brave. Yeah, so like, use discernment. Like, just don't do something to go in a loop, or like, I guess, like, fill it out and it feels like, yes, this is my spot to jump, then something like that, right? But if not, like, but I don't get caught up in fearing that you're not making the right choice either, because that will, I don't know. Like, don't be naive, but don't be fear. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I haven't gotten through these, so I'm gonna try to be quick because I have to be somewhere. And yeah, this video let's go to 25. Where are you? So there's 22, what do they call them? Elements or materials, and we have 3 of them. So the first one, page 137. See, it's silver, then it goes to gold. We skip the antimony, and then we go to the white salt. So the silver card. Okay, starting. There's also quicksilver. Quicksilver, then silver. Quicksilver, lunar, reflective, chrome. Don't give up now. Silver wants to build relationships like the moon, a mirror, or a poem. Let it reflect an image back with an open heart and one more moment of willingness. A seemingly cold, stark surface of silver opens into the imaginal realm. What is there? Your own vastness, the mysteries that beckon you on moonlit nights. Through our daily devotion to silver, we find the truest gold. And then we'll go to gold. Gold says illumination, splendor, culmination. It's no ordinary gold. It's not found in rings or coins or necklaces. Buried deep within, sometimes referred to as gold of the wise. Philosophic gold. The ethereal stone or divine quintessence among countless other names. Mythical essence within each alchemist. How do we recognize it? It mimics qualities of the metal itself, soft and radiant, and its planetary counterpart, the sun, warm and bright. It's no wonder gold is associated with the heart. When this card arrives, there is something of incredible value at hand. It is marvelous and rare. Cherish it, get to know its properties and its source. The gold card carries a distinct shadow. If mistaken for a purely physical material, it can lead to greed and excess, causing the alchemists to lose their way. Reverence is the key. Which takes me back to that card. Kind of like, how do you recognize it? Yeah, look for the gold. Like, how do you know if this is your spot to get off on the train? Like, how do you know you're just doing something to do something? How do you know it's not something looping, or it's still part of fear, or something you haven't learned, or da 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 da. So it says soft and radiant. So yeah, and don't mistake it physical. Yeah. Yeah, something like look for the gold to know. Like like still don't like. Now I feel like I'm being bossy. Like, but don't do this, don't do that. Like kind of like still like let it flow. Like don't overthink it, because overthinking, like this card says, you shouldn't be overthinking, but still don't be like, I'm just gonna not think about do anything and go do drugs and be crazy. And like just, I guess, I don't know, there's like a, kind of, if you're not sure, be in that stillness and then like let it open up and come to you kind of stuff going on. Okay, let's hurry up. Wise salt, wisdom, grit, preservation. In due time and with due experience, the alchemist slowly develops these granules of wisdom that can someday be passed to another. Salt retains, preserves, and absorbs. It brings complexity to flavors and grit to slippery roads. Someone who carries wise salt is immediately recognizable. Words hold meaning. Stories are deep and true. Cannot be attained by other means than decades of pain and pleasure. You may experience salt-wise through the elders of the community. When this card appears, know that everything you are going through will be of use down the line. Alchemically, you are being brined. Preserve what you can, let go of the rest, and lean heavily on your elders. Yeah, I just feel like going with the with the gold, coming from the gold, like those decisions, choices you make in life, giving you wisdom, like knowing, like, I mean, I don't know if I can say there's a right choice about you, but you know, there's the thing of, you know, looping, like now, like learning from that and having the salt, seeing the reflection, being in the now. So yeah, okay, if all fits, like you could still be in that in-between space, some of that mind stuff, and work with your heart, this reflections, like decisions, knowing what to look for, like being wiser, letting that reflect out into the world. And it says people can recognize it, right? Yeah, I think I'm going to end it there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I feel like we're still not the end of this phase, and but yeah, this is pretty good, positive. Thank you for watching.